Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today's video is going to be an update of everything that was answered in the ARK Digest 47. Now if you don't know what the ARK Digest is, it's basically where Wildcard, who obviously the devs of ARK Survival Evolved, just say, guys, ask us as many questions as you want and some of them will get answered by us. So this could be anything about any updates coming out, anything to do with the game, and they will answer it. And we're going to go through all the stuff as there was lots of big information, and I have covered some of the stuff in my videos I did in obviously yesterday and some days before, talking about obviously different mods and console mods and stuff. But we're going to go through the whole of ARK Digest 47 and literally just give you guys all the information that you need that we did get from it, because there's some great information and I want to cover it all in today's video. Now if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're getting so close to 49,000 subscribers now, guys, so if you can constantly show the same support, that would mean a lot to me, guys, because it's just amazing to see how many of you guys are loving the videos at the moment. And I do have a massive video planned for the 29th of August, which is obviously the release date of ARK Survival Evolved, and a brand new ARK series that will be on its way very soon too, so I know you guys are going to love that. There's going to be lots of different ARK gameplay coming up very soon as well. But, you know, we'll just get into today's video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, the links will always be in the description down below to that, where you can find out so much more news about ARK in general and stuff. And, you know, I think it will just help benefit you guys in that way, because, you know, I post on lots of different things about ARK. And also, you can find out whatever the devs say as well on Twitter very easily. So make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links will be in the description down below. So let's scroll down now to ARK Digest 47, as you guys can see there, which is, you know, we already know there's an otter going to be released, and we obviously know that there's going to be obviously the tech sword, the tech shield, and the tech light, obviously in a base that is going to be released with the new tech items, as well as the huge Ragnarok large update, which is the size of the island, which is something else we're going to be getting there, which encounters the new biomes such as the coastal wyvern cannon, a tropical desert, lowlands, Tasmania, and several iconic beaches, a hidden temple, a new cave, an epic boss encounter, and loads more. And obviously these were the screenshots of what was coming out with the huge Ragnarok update, which is really cool, and we will be getting this on the 29th of August, as well as the full game being released. Also, we'll be able to tame Titan boas, is something that people have been waiting for a while, and also be able to there'll be a PC dedicated console service that you'll be able to obviously rent, which will be coming out on the PS4 first and will be coming out on the Xbox One very soon. So that was a little recap of what was before ARK Digest 47, but we are now coming to this. So obviously, you know, this is where Jeremy, and who was obviously the co-founder of ARK Survival Evolved, and he and just everyone else within ARK Survival Evolved answer your questions. So the first one was obviously the one we've covered many times before, so I'm going to skip past this one very quickly. It's just him talking about, is building ever going to be improved, and, you know, with like something like Structures Plus, and they're they're sort of deciding like maybe the possibility of making Structures Plus mod, instead of becoming just a supported mod, directly into the core game itself. But, you know, I'm just going to move on from that, because obviously we have talked about that many times before. So the next question, a big shout out to everyone that asked all the questions as well. Will the two upcoming expansion packs including the season pass round out and complete ARK's story entirely, or is there a possibility for additional expansions beyond those? So the reply was, we'll see how the next two expansions go, and if there's more interesting story to tell and survival mechanics to explore beyond that, I'm hopeful. So he's basically saying there, with all the two new expansion packs coming out with the season pass, is that going to be literally it, or is there going to be everything else? Is there going to be anything else? And obviously, as you guys know, with Fallout, a game like that I just used, there was obviously some a season pass with expansion packs released, and then they're going to bring out no more with Fallout 4. So people are thinking, you know, is there going to be anything else added on? And most likely I'm going to say there is, because, you know, there always needs to be brand new content brought out. Like, you know, there won't be stuff brought out for a while, but there will obviously, you know, there will be bringing out things. I can guarantee you guys, even though I don't know, it's just coming out of speculation and, you know, rumors and stuff, I would say there is going to be something else coming out with there. So, as you can see, the next question is, has the TLC pass for Legacy Dinos been scrapped or pushed back to post-launch updates? So, it's post-launch update. I will not be able to rest until those initial launch dinos get their due. So, that is what is going on with that question there. On that subject, will post-launch updates be in much the same format as the pre-launch, or will we have larger themed updates like farming and flora update? So, it's the same format as pre-launch, at least for the the rest of the year, namely firefighting and individual feature updating. Next year will probably settle into a groove of less frequent bigger themes. So the next question is, will the Ice Wyvern or Wyvern ever get a distinct model, texture and breathe weapon instead of a reskin? And they did reply yes at the end of August, and it will be transferable. So that's your question to that. Will we be getting a more robust tech arsenal? The current tech rifle is the successor to the assault rifle, but what about a tech heavy weapon like the rocket launcher, plasma cannon or railgun maybe, or a sidearm sniper rifle or close quarters weapon, e.g. a shotgun, not tech sword? Yep, you will stay tuned. I'm a big fan of a Razor. So I think you know, there's going to be like sort of a plasma cannon coming, a railgun. There's going to be awesome. There's going to be so much more tech to be released, guys. I know obviously tech's been out for months now, but they're still going to be bringing in loads of tech stuff, because obviously when the game gets released, as I did say, there's going to be so much more content added into the game. So the next question is, now that the full game's launch is approaching, will you be taking a look at any content that you originally wanted to implement but was cut for various regions, such as oil lanterns, primitive saddle mount cannons, beanbag ammo for shotguns, grape shot for primitive cannon? And they did reply, we plan to continue to add content post launch, so I'm optimistic most, if not all, of these ideas will be realized in the months ahead. So there is so much being planned still, and stuff that has been scrapped is still in the notebooks for ARK, obviously for Wildcard in general at the game. There's still so much planned to come out, guys, so don't worry about if there's anything that has been scrapped, because obviously we're going to get to a big thing very soon on the ARK Digest that was scrapped, but then it's going to be released later into the game. So the next guy says, how's the Kibble tree rework coming along? So it's nearly ready for public feedback, just trying to decide whether I want to put it out now or wait until the experimental branch is live post launch, leaning towards experimental branch to enable us to have more time to collect the live feedback before it affects officials, in case we don't get some of the values right. So that's what's going on with the Kibble tree rework that is going to be coming out with the game very soon. The next one, is there any plans to make a colorblind friendly mode? It's 2017 as such, you know, and basically he's just saying, can you, obviously, you know, there's things like supply drops that are red, green and blue, and anything obviously for to help out the colorblind friendly mode. And he says, yes, we will deal with this in the coming months before the end of October. It's important. So that is going to be you know, that's going to be fixed if any of you guys would like that to come into the game. So the next thing is about Primal Survival, which is something, again, is very big. Is Primal ARK still being developed? You know, the total conversion that allows you to play as dinos. So the team is working on it and had to be put on the back burner to help with completing our UWP and multifunction platform goal launch, alongside infrastructure improvements. We hope to return to it post launch. So Primal Survival will be being released, guys, and I know it has actually been ages and ages and ages since this was going to be released. I think it was like a year and a half ago or something crazy like that, or maybe just over a year, I think it was, when they first said they were going to release Primal Survival, and obviously we still don't have it, but yes, it will be coming out, guys, so you won't have to worry about that. I know lots of people are getting frustrated about it, but Primal Survival will be coming. It's just right now it's on the back burner. So the next thing is what I was talking about. Is the Phoenix permanently scrapped, or will you guys add it to another DLC? And as you can see, the answer was it will be added into Scorched Earth on August the 29th as a thank you for everyone making that expansion such a success. We really do appreciate it. So as you guys can see, the Phoenix will be coming to Scorched Earth on the 29th of August when the full game is being released. So you will obviously see that Phoenix being released to the game, which is going to be very exciting for everyone, because obviously the Phoenix was scrapped and now you will know that it is going to be coming to the game. The next question is, where do you stand with the Windows 10 version of the game? So it's nearly ready with cross-play and Windows hosted dedicated server and cross-buy and cross-platform transfer of data, and it should release on the 29th of August or near that, depending on when Microsoft can certify it for launch quickly enough. So hopefully, right now the ETA is the 29th of August, but there is a chance that it can come near, you know, around that, maybe before or maybe after, but I doubt it will be before the 29th of August, but it will be then or a little bit afterwards. So extinction servers have been dead for a very long time now, and I have seen countless posts tweeting will for the map to be reverted back to the island. Will this very happen? And then they did reply, yep, we're likely to make this change on the 29th of August on the new launch for having extinction servers back, which is huge because they have been very, you know, out of the picture of ARK Survival Evolved, and they will be most likely making the launch on the 29th of August on the island. So Will console see the return of the tether distance, which is obviously the host barrier? Nope, though we'd like to see about widening it as we get on. It was an accident to allow that slider on console, and it did cause issues. They may have been, obviously, you know, and they were quite serious and irresolvable. So they released that into the game by accident. Obviously, maybe they were experimenting or something, and that's when huge Xbox problems were coming along, and obviously PS4 problems as well, and it did cause a lot of issues. And I know, seeing this, obviously, this render distance thing, I know that did make a lot of people sad when it was released, obviously taken out of the game, but it's so much better now, guys, that it's not in, just due to the fact it was causing so many problems. But they are looking to widen it. Not too sure if you ever will see a complete takeout of it. You probably won't, but you will see it obviously widen and widen and widen as time does go on. So will console be able to place items straight from the orbit camera similar to PC? I don't see why not. We'll take a look at why this isn't behaving like the PC in regard to that. So if you are having a problem with that, that is what's going to be going on. Will console see a system where you can download paint for dinos, canvases and stuff like PC? We're currently investigating the possibility of allowing players to trade templates inside the game itself. Odds are good on this, and hopefully it will work out. So to be able to trade different paintings and stuff like that, you know, different templates that other people use, this is something they are going to be working on. So the next question is, will insects ever become breedable? I feel like they are outclassed by the other creatures, and being able to raise your own would help bring them closer in line with other creatures. And then the reply was, not biased. Their life cycles are too different from animals, so it'd be difficult to represent without a major amount of effort for each individual insect. So not right now, I'm not too sure if the insects will become breedable, which I think, you know, is alright for right now, because obviously the main, you know, it would be cool obviously, but if it's going to make a huge change to the game, then I obviously, and you know, it's going to take a lot of work. I'd prefer them obviously to work on different things, just due to, I think this would be easier within the game. So when will the Phemonia bacon we were promised? So Dino TLC pass this year is when this is meant to be happening, because obviously so many people have been going on about this. I mean, I don't know if you guys knew about this, but I did see this a bit on Twitter, so that's what's going to go on with that. Do you plan to make the AI overhaul before or after the premiere, or you know, what will it contain? So among other things, during the Dino TLC pass, for example, we plan to make various creatures biased towards being, you know, they're basically going to change the way this is, to see them sleeping and just recovering during that time. This will provide it, you know, to be a little bit more real life type of thing, to make the dinos actually more realistic, if you know what I mean. They'll sleep to help themselves in the night, so they won't just literally walk around the map constantly. They will actually have more sort of, you know, real features in real life, the way dinos have to go and sleep, and you know, if you wake them up then they'll be angry or things like that, and they're going to make dinosaurs more, you know, realistic in the game. So will we ever get a banner / flag fixed in saddles similar to the tribe flag from Survival of the Fittest? Very possible, just haven't got around to it yet. So that was every single question. There you go, that you can see there, guys, in ARK Digest 47. Lots of huge information, especially one, you know, being a standout of the Phoenix there, which is unbelievable to see that actually coming out into the game. So I'm really, really happy about that. But some huge information given to us from the devs there, guys. And I'm hoping you guys did get all the information that you needed there from me covering it into today's video. But anyway, if you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. And also, if you wouldn't, as I said, if you wouldn't mind following me on Twitter and Instagram, the links will be in the description down below to that. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot from it. If you have any questions, make sure to ask me in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video very, very soon. See you guys later.